Hey guys, I am here to do the fall and winter health with Young Living that I promised you guys weeks ago. Bear with me. I am in the car. We are waiting for my 4-year-old as he is at a co-op class. I am nursing a toddler and Gabriel is in the back watching Home Alone. So we'll see if we can get through this quickly. So this class is about prevention, keeping your family healthy so you're not stressing out and have to run, figure out what to use if someone does come down with something. So of course, the first thing I'm going to go over is our oils. The ones we're going to go over is Thieves, Purification, Lemon, Frankincense, and RC. Oh, and oregano. And then we're going to go over a couple of supplements, and I'm going to try to go through quickly. Take notes if you want to. Message me at the end if you have any questions. But Thieves, of course, #1 oil and blend to use, right? So I love to have this in the diffuser like all the time now that fall has come. Especially you have people coming over, family gatherings, who knows what they're bringing in your house. So I just am always diffusing that. And it smells like the holidays and is delicious. Yum, I love the smell. I also have that in a roller diluted. For our family, we do 50-50, so half carrier oil and then the rest is Thieves. And I roll that on our spines just every morning when we get up or before we leave the house. And then Purification. I like this one to put over our throats from the eustachian tube, from behind your ears, down the eustachian tube, down to your throat. Good for lymphatic health, and it's a good cleansing one to keep all of the drainage away, keep it away. You can also diffuse it. I'm not a huge fan of the smell, but if you feel like maybe you need a change from the Thieves, it's a good one to diffuse in bathrooms too. I like to diffuse that one in bathrooms. Takes away the stink. And then there's Lemon, and Lemon is also really great. Sorry for the screams, toddler. Lemon is also great for your lymphatic system. I would dilute it because it could be a little hot on the skin, and then be very careful since it's a citrus oil. You don't want to put it here before you go out in the sun because then you're going to have like little racing stripes here. It's going to be red and it's going to hurt. Big old sunburn. You can also put that one diluted in a roller, put that one on your spines, the bottoms of your feet. It's nice in the diffuser with Thieves, or even Purification too. And then Frankincense. This is an all-around awesome one for immune support. I especially like this one for the babies or young kids or those that have sensitive skin. Right when my baby is born, so newborn, little bitty infant, I make a roller and I dilute it 50-50 with frankincense and carrier oil, and I put that on the bottoms of their feet for immune support because older siblings, getting out, people trying to touch baby on the face. Gross, I know. And then frankincense is also one of our favorite respiratory support oils in our family. I put it on our chest, and I will even put it right on our sinuses here next to the nose. And then we have those sinuses, little bitty ones right above your eyebrows. It can be kind of vapory, so putting it around your eyes can burn some. There's a foot. So if it does burn, if your kids are freaking out or you're freaking out, just take some carrier oil, just rub it there. You'll be fine. It'll go away in a little bit. And then RC, which I heard that we might not have a restriction on how many we can order now. Don't go crazy, although I might. So we'll have to test that out, see how many we can order. But RC, I actually diffuse that in my kids' room nearly every night during the fall and winter. Sometimes rooms get too cold and they might get stuffy or cause drainage, and so I try to prevent that. We love RC for our respiratory system, and if our throat is scratchy, I'll put that right over on top of my throat. I love that. I mean, it's kind of vapory too with all the eucalyptus. You can dilute it and put that over your sinuses. But one of my favorite uses is actually just in the diffuser in a closed room, so it really gets in there well. And then oregano, woo, stinky and super strong, and it will burn, like dilute it a lot. In a roller, I put like a quarter of it is oregano and the rest is carrier oil. And if you have some people with really sensitive skin in your family, you're gonna have to dilute it even more. And we've learned the hard way, it burns. And I can't stand the smell of it. I think it's awful. So I put it on the bottoms of our feet. This is what I will use if we need extra support, mainly because I think it's super stinky and I won't necessarily bust it out until we really need it. But if you want to use that as a daily support, definitely do that. If I feel like I need extra support, I'll get the Vitality, which remember is the exact same oil, different label, that's it. I'll put it in a capsule, 1 drop, fill the rest with carrier oil, and I'll take that every couple of hours. Moving on to supplements, probiotics. Remember, what is it, like 85% of our immune system lies in our gut. Keep your guts healthy. Probiotics are huge in doing that. We take Life 5. Before we used Young Living, I used Garden of Life, which you can find Sprouts, Whole Foods, whatever your health food store is. It's a whole food probiotic, and I would definitely suggest that one over any others over the counter. But if you are on ER and you're already buying probiotics, or you're already going to, I would get the Life 5. They come in capsules. I actually open the capsule and I put a little bit in all 3 of my kids, either applesauce or yogurt, every morning with their breakfast. And then I take a full capsule every day. And if maybe you guys, it's like a forwarding issue, not being able to buy multiple multiple orders of Life 5 every month, then even taking it every other day is going to be helpful. Moving on to Ningxia Red, same exact thing. Took me a little while to order it just because of the cost. And I did hoard it to myself at first, and then as I could afford it, I allowed my family to have some. But now none of us go without it every morning. I take 1 ounce in a little shot glass. My kids take about ½ an ounce, and then the baby takes about 1/4 of an ounce every day. So same thing with probiotics. If it's a money thing, and you know, you're trying to be frugal, or you just don't have the money to go through an entire bottle in a month, then take ½ an ounce a day, or take 1 ounce every other day. And you know, same with your kids, give them 1/4 of an ounce or whatever, do a little syringe, and get them a little bit of that. A little bit of the awesomeness of Ningxia Red. 1 ounce is equivalent to 34 large onions, 100 oranges, 814 blueberries, 22 carrots, 10 pounds of spinach, 55 pounds of almonds, 59 broccoli florets, 93 strawberries, and 93 apples. So as you can see, just taking ½ of an ounce, you're still getting a lot. The nutrition is great, helps with energy. Whenever I was pregnant, my body literally craved it, and I could guzzle it if it was free. But I didn't. But I did drink a lot more ounces than usual. If our bodies need extra support, then we absolutely take more than our regular daily dose. So I will give my kids, you know, ½ an ounce 2 or 3 times a day if they're needing some extra support. There is something called Inner Defense that Young Living makes. They are little gel caps. I think it comes 30 in a bottle. And in that, it's just all oil. It has the Thieves Blend, oregano, thyme, and citronella. And these, I reserve these for when my body needs extra support. I don't take these every day. And so when my husband comes to me and says, I need some supplements, then I know if he's actually asking for them, that he needs some extra support. He's feeling run down, he's maybe feeling stressed, and he's learned now that stress causes a huge stress on your adrenals that's going to cause your body to shut down, your immune system, just, you know, it wreaks havoc. So if you're feeling stressed and your body maybe isn't feeling run down yet, but your emotions are, might want to start Inner Defense for a couple of days to help support your body during that stressful time. And then that's all that I have for now. That is what our family uses the most. Please message me or comment with any questions, and feel free to post what your family loves to use during this time of year to keep you healthy. See you later, guys.